This is Italian football lover channel, my friends. Today I want to make predictions. Match day 4 games of La Liga. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. Please click on the like button. Thanks so much. Let's start from the Sevilla Elche game. Sevilla got a poor start. The reason they have just 3 points. They lost against 2-1 Getafe at home, but they won versus 2-0 Girona in last away game. Elche had 5 points. They got no defeat so far this season in La Liga. They stayed draw against Atletico Madrid 1-1 in away game. They won versus 2-0 Levante in last match at home. Elche is so dangerous team, my dear friends, and Sevilla won versus Elche 3-0 last season at home, and Elche couldn't get any victory against Sevilla in the recent 5 games played between all of these two teams. In that match, I feel in that way Sevilla is one step closer to victory than Elche because of playing at home advantage. But Elche will force Sevilla significantly. Because of that, for this game, my prediction is going to be draw. Sevilla 1, Elche 1. Second game, Getafe Oviedo. Oviedo got the first victory against Real Sociedad in last match at home by winning 1-0, and Oviedo have 3 points. Oviedo lost against Villarreal 2-0 in away game. They lost against 3-0 Real Madrid at home. Getafe team have 6 points. They won versus 2-0 Celta Vigo in away game. They won against 2-1 Sevilla in away game, but they lost against 3-0 Valencia in last away game. This is going to be the first game for Getafe. They are going to play at home this season, my dear friends. And last game played between all of these two teams, friendly match, ended up in 1-1 draw, Getafe Oviedo game. This is going to be so hard clash, but with home advantage just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Getafe for victory, but Oviedo will force Getafe significantly. Getafe 1, Oviedo 0 is my prediction for this game. Another match, Real Sociedad Real Madrid. Real Sociedad couldn't get any victory against Real Madrid in the recent 5 games played between all of these two teams. Real Madrid have superiority against Real Sociedad. Real Madrid won versus Real Sociedad 2-0 last season in away game. Real Madrid won all the games this season so far. They won against 2-1 Mallorca at home. They won versus 3-0 Oviedo in away game. Real Sociedad stayed draw against Espanyol 2-2 at home, but Real Sociedad lost against 1-0 Oviedo in last away game. Real Sociedad have 2 points. They couldn't get any victory in La Liga so far. Real Sociedad will force Real Madrid, I feel in that way. Just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Real Madrid for victory. Real Sociedad 1, Real Madrid 2 is my prediction for this game. Athletic Bilbao, Alaves. Athletic Bilbao is going to be at home. They won versus Alaves 1-0 at home last season. Alaves is playing better at home. Athletic Bilbao won all the games. They have 9 points. They won versus 1-0 Vallecano at home. They won against 3-2 Sevilla at home. They won versus 2-1 Betis in last away game. Alaves team lost against Real Betis 1-0 in away game. They stayed draw against 1-1 Atletico Madrid in last match at home, my dear friends. Athletic Bilbao is better team than Alaves, but this is going to be so challenging game. Just by 1 goal margin, I want to take a chance to Athletic Bilbao for victory. Athletic Bilbao 1, Alaves 0 is my prediction for this game. Atletico Madrid, Villarreal. Villarreal couldn't get any victory against Atletico Madrid in the last 5 games played between all of these two teams. Last season, Atletico Madrid Villarreal game ended up in 1-1 draw. Atletico Madrid got a very poor start to season. They had just 2 points. They couldn't get any victory in La Liga. They stayed draw against Elche 1-1 at home. They remained draw against Alaves 1-1 in last away game. Villarreal is playing better at home. They won versus 5-0 Girona at home. They won against 2-0 Oviedo at home. Villarreal stayed draw against Celta Vigo 1-1 in last away game. My dear friends, this game may end up in draw. Villarreal is so dangerous team, but I feel in that way, with home advantage, this is time to win for Atletico Madrid. They will win over against Villarreal. Atletico Madrid 2, Villarreal 1 is my prediction for this game. Celta Vigo Girona. Celta Vigo is going to be at home. In the last 5 games, Celta Vigo couldn't get any victory against Girona. This is weird statistic, my dear friends. Last season, Celta Vigo Girona game ended up in 1-1 draw, but Girona got a very poor start to season. They have no point, my dear friends. They lost against 2-0 Sevilla at home. They lost against 5-0 Villarreal in away game. Celta Vigo stayed draw against Real Betis and Villarreal 1-1 at home, and Celta Vigo remained draw against Mallorca 1-1 in away game with same results. Celta Vigo couldn't get any victory in La Liga this season so far, but I feel in that way, this is time to win for Celta Vigo at home. I don't rely on Girona. Celta Vigo 2, Girona 0 is my prediction for this game. Another match, Levante Real Betis. Levante couldn't get any points thus far this season in La Liga. They got a very poor start to season. They lost against 3-2 Barcelona at home. They lost against 2-0 Elche in last away game. Real Betis team state draw against Elche and Celta Vigo 1-1 draw in the 2 away games. In last match at home, Betis lost against 2-1 Athletic Bilbao, my dear friends. And this is going to be so challenging game. In the last game, Real Betis won versus Levante 4-2 in away game. Levante will force Real Betis significantly. Maybe draw is possible in that game, but just by 1 goal margin with their quality and experience, although they are in away game, I want to take a chance to Real Betis for victory. Levante 1, Real Betis 2 is my prediction for this game. Osasuna Rayo Vallecano, off. Osasuna Rayo Vallecano game ended up in 1-1 draw last season. Rayo Vallecano is so dangerous team. Osasuna is playing better at home. They have 3 points. They won versus 1-0 Valencia at home, but they lost against 1-0 Espanyol and Real Madrid in away games. Rayo Vallecano lost against 1-0 Athletic Bilbao in away game, but they won versus 3-1 Girona in away game. Vallecano state draw against 1-1 Barcelona in last match at home, my dear friends. Osasuna is seeming closer to victory than Vallecano at home with home advantage, but Rayo Vallecano will force Osasuna significantly. Because of that, draw is going to be my prediction draw. Osasuna 1, Rayo Vallecano 1. At Barcelona Valencia, off. Valencia couldn't get any victory against Barcelona in the recent 5 games played between of these two teams. Barcelona won versus Valencia 7-1 last season at home. Barcelona state draw against 1-1 Vallecano in last away game before they won against 3-2 Levante in away game. This is going to be the first game at home for Barcelona this season, my dear friends. Barcelona is way more better team than Valencia. Barcelona is going to play for the title. Because of that, again, I want to take a chance to Barcelona for victory. Barcelona 2, Valencia 0 is my prediction for this game. And at the same time, Valencia is playing better at home, my dear friends. Espanyol, Mallorca. This is the last match of the week. Espanyol is going to be at home, and Espanyol is playing way more better at home. They won versus 2-1 Atletico Madrid at home. They won against 1-0 Osasuna at home. They have 7 points. They got no defeat this season. They got an excellent start to season. Mallorca team have just 1 point. They are in so poor situation. They stayed draw against 1-1 Celta Vigo at home. Mallorca lost against 2-1 Real Madrid in last away game, my dear friends. Last season Espanyol won versus Mallorca 2-1 at home. This is going to be so challenging game. I feel in that way Mallorca will force Espanyol significantly to take points from this game. Maybe draw is possible in that game. Please don't forget that, my dear friends. Nevertheless, I rely on Espanyol more than Mallorca for victory with home advantage. I want to take a chance to Espanyol for victory. Espanyol 2, Mallorca 1 is my prediction for this game. All my predictions like this match day 4 games of La Liga. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. You may write your comments down below. Please click on the like button. It makes me so glad. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye.